Hey guys, it's me, Missy from Spackle and Sparkle, and I just wanted to do a quick eye tutorial. And if any of you know me, then it probably won't be all that quick, but I'm going to call it quick. So today is Sunday, so the Cowboys have a big game tonight. We're playing the Philadelphia Eagles, which they are first in the division. The Eagles are. So this is a big game for us. So I have my Cowboys jersey on. I don't know if you can see Cowboy jersey. And I'm going to do a look using the, where's it at? My denim, the dark navy blue. Let's see if I can, there we go. And the silver violet, if you can see that. Okay. So I have several looks set out here to do, and as you can see, I've done all my makeup except for my eyes and my lips. I've done my eyebrows, my cheeks. I've done everything except my concealer is on. I just need to finish out the eyes. So I think the first color I'm going to start out with is going to be the Pink Frost, because I want a pretty light layer underneath and I need a good base. So for me, this is kind of a primer. It holds really well, it'll last really long, and so this color is the one I'm gonna start out with, Pink Frost. And the way I've been doing it is for all over my lid, I just put a little bit on my finger and then I just tap it all over, just like that. You can use a brush. This eyeshadow works really well with brushes. As you'll see in a minute, I use a brush in certain places on my eyes. Just for this, I prefer my fingers. And of course, I use my ring finger so that I'm not pulling too hard on my skin. You want to be real careful. Also, I do tend to pull it. As you can see, I pull it right in here so that it brightens up those dark areas. Right there. I don't know if you can see that okay. And that was the Pink Frost, and that was just all over. So now I feel like my eyes are set and they're ready for color. And I am going to start out with the Silver Violet, and I'm going to take that all in my crease and up high. Now I'm not going to do my V, I'm just doing the top part. And the way that I have found for me with this eyeshadow is I just put it where I'm gonna want it. And this is a strong color, so I'm trying to go a little easy. And then I take my brush, and this is what I'm using. It's just, I don't know if you can see that, it's just a crease brush. It's an IT Cosmetics crease brush. So it's tapered, very fluffy. It's a good one. And I have found that if I just tap it in, take it up, and just blend with the tapping, and then I can do my windshield wiper back and forth. So, see if you can see that good. Trying to keep it up a little bit higher. I'm going to put a darker color in the crease. So I want this lighter color up a little bit higher on the bone. And if you have hooded eyes, it's especially important to go up high, because your eyelids come down more. That looked terrible, I know, but so you want your color up higher so you can see that. So that's what I have on so far. Hopefully you can see that. And then for my crease and my V, I'm going to take the denim, and I'm just going to put a couple of spots right there. Again, these are super pigmented. Little goes a long way. I'm going to take the same crease brush. I'm just going to tap it in there. That gives me some dark, and I'll pull it up into my crease. I try not to go too high. You can see that. And the key is just blending.
pull it up and over. Okay, and I just tap it. For me, I feel like I have more control when I tap with this specific, with the cream to powder. And then once I get it where I want it, I'll just blend it in. And there, that gives me a little more color on the outer corners of my eyes. One thing you want to make sure that you're really careful of is you have an angle here on your eye. You don't want your color to go past that angle because that ends up just pulling your eyes down. You don't want that. You want them up and open. So make sure that you keep your color up. Okay, so just blend that out a little bit more. And take my blender brush and dabby that. Okay, and then for my sparkle color, I like to use the Pink Opal Shimmer. That's what I'm going to use today. And again, I like to take this one on my finger, just because I like to place it right on top, and I don't want it to get away from me. And sometimes when I use a brush, it seems like I just get it all over. And so I just pull that in there. You guys see that sparkle? Get in your corner, and I put it right in here in the corner of your eye. Just really give it that bright, but make sure you blend it so it all works together. And I have some that's, to me, is a little further down, so I'm going to wipe it off. And for my under eye, I personally am really big on using my eyeshadows for underneath my eyes. I feel like it lasts longer, it doesn't smudge, it doesn't end up running, you know, down on your face, flaking on your face. That's just a personal preference. So today I'm going to use the Silver Violet under my eyes to go a little bit lighter. I'm really liking this color. It's hard for me to describe because to me it's kind of purple, it's kind of blue, it's kind of gray. So yeah, that's what it is. So then I just take it underneath my eye, just like that, and pull some over here. That, oh man, this color is so pretty. I feel like it just totally brightens up my face. So, okay. So, there, I don't know if you can see that good, I hope so. But you can see it right under there. Okay. And then, I'm going to take a blending brush. And this is what I like to use. This is actually an e.l.f. brush. I love these e.l.f. brushes. But you can kind of see it's a little bit bigger. It's not very dense. It's real soft, but this is what I use to kind of to just blend it out, because you don't want a line where it's obvious what you did. And that's my eye look using those colors. Now I want some eyeliner, so I'm going to go back and I'm going to use my Onyx, which is the black, and I love this. One of these days I'm going to do a smoky eye with this, but for now I'm just going to do an eyeliner on the top. And I like to use any brush. You can see how thin that is, thin to win. The e.l.f. small angled brush is really good. And again, I prefer the eyeshadow, especially this cream to powder eyeshadow, because it lasts all day long. It's so good. I put it on, it stays on, and it keeps the color. It just looks so good. So bear with me. I need to pull up my little mirror for this one. So, but I think if I did this way, you could see it just fine. And I just tap it down. For me, I like to get it down into the lash line, not in your eye, but just in the lash line. So it just makes the bottom of my lashes look thicker. I'm really lucky in that I have nice long lashes, but they're blonde, so you can't see them. And there's not a lot of volume. So that's my main thing when I go for mascara. And how I wear my eyeliner is to make it look like there's a lot of volume and some color. Otherwise you can't see it. So, and I like to take mine down into the corner, the very, very corner. Okay, and then I'll come back and just a little bit, about halfway. Right there. And that gives me a lot more dimension on my eyes. Go back up here and blend that. Blending is the key. And don't be scared when you put these on. You can always easily fix it and take stuff. To me, eye makeup is the easiest thing to play with because it's super easy to take off or to get out a little Q-tip and put it in your eye makeup remover and fix something, a little blub or whatever. And also, you can do so many different colors, and if it gets out of control, hopefully you can see that, and gets to be too bright, because I do that a lot, especially when I'm using new colors. I don't know how pigmented they're going to be, and I'll go put a whole bunch on, and it's way more than I'm wanting. So you just blend. Get a really good blender brush and keep it clean so that you can easily blend it out. Now I'm trying to do this where you can see it. Unfortunately, I can't see very well. So it may be really interesting when we're done. But again, pull that into that corner. Just blend it. You want soft lines, soft edges. And that's my eyeliner. Now, I have done all of that using my Shadow Sense. There are times when I will incorporate a powder. I feel like I can sometimes get a little more depth. Sometimes if I can use a different powder, I don't know. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, and I won't lie, I put a lot of money into them, and I love them all. So I am, not saying buy Senegence Shadow Sense and don't use anything else, because I use lots of stuff. One of my favorite palettes that I just got in is the Bare Minerals Hidden Treasure palette, and I love this one very much. I'm going to go ahead and take a color out of it to add just a little more depth there. I'm using the Queen Tiffany, and I'm going to put it right in here. Just like the color. Whoops. Let's use the bright color though. Gives me, it's kind of a, there we go. Yeah, I like that better. Okay, so that is that. Now, for my mascara, I like to use my Shadow Sense Under Sense. I love this stuff. It is so good with my mascara. It builds up my eyelashes and it holds the mascara so I don't have any flaking, I don't have smudging, which is extremely important on the bottom lashes, because if you're like me, the top lashes are not really all that big of an issue. It's those bottom lashes. They love to smudge, so that by the end of the day, you look like you're a raccoon or a panda, which pandas are cuddly, but no. So, okay. Now, for my mascara, I use two different mascaras. I use a mascara on top, and I use a completely different mascara on the bottom. Two reasons for that. One is the formulation, because I want bigger, thicker volume on top, whereas I can't really do that on the bottom without it smudging. And also, I like a bigger brush on top. So I use a smaller brush on the bottom and a different mascara.
So today, my mascara, I'm going to use the Lancome Monsieur Big. So I'm going to take that and layer it on like that on top of the underscent. This is, it's not a waterproof formula. I'm not really into waterproof formulas. I can't, unless I'm actually going swimming. They just won't give me the volume, the thickness that I need. So, and I know that SeneGence mascaras are waterproof. And while they're really great waterproof mascaras, they are just not my go-to for everyday mascara. So again, I'm gonna do my lower lashes, my underscent. Try to get that a little bit dry. Usually I do my eyebrows in between so I don't have mascara all over the place. Let that top layer dry. But and then I have found, honestly, my favorite mascara for under eyes is CoverGirl Supersizer. And I'm really big on L'Oreal mascaras. They are so good. But I can't find one that really works for my lower lashes. So I like a thinner brush, as you can see with this. It's super thin. And the formula is so good. It goes right on. It's easy to put on. And it does not smudge. It lasts me all day long. Of course, my underscent helps with that, but the formula is a big deal too. And I just really like the way that this wears. I tried the Clinique. You know, they actually have a Clinique under eye or lower lash mascara. It didn't work for me, unfortunately. So this is what I found. Good old CoverGirl. Who knew? But this is my eye look for the day. I'm loving this. I love this Silver Violet. It's so pretty. And it blends so well. So much shine. Okay, now to finish it off, I want to do my lips, of course. So I currently am wearing the lip balm. Is that upside down? And if you haven't tried this lip balm, it is the bomb. It is so moisturizing. It is so wonderful. And for winter coming up, if your lips are like mine and they just become a hot mess, you want to go with the lip balm. It's so good. And I'll put this on in the morning when I get dressed. I don't do my lips yet. I'll put my balm on and then I'll drive into the office usually, and then I'll take it off and put my lip sense on. And that gives me just that extra moisture. And then of course at night when I take everything off, I put it on before I go to bed. Glossy Gloss is really good for doing that. It has amazing hydration. So if you have the Glossy, use it. Use it in the morning, use it at night, use it all the time. It is so good for your lips. But today I am going to go. I really kind of want to go with the Team Wicked because I have a feeling I'm going to want to put that on tonight for the game. If I do, I'll do a selfie. But for right now, for this look, I'm going to go with Pink Champagne and the Opal Gloss. So my eyes are a little bit blue, so I was going to go with a little bit lighter, more natural look on my lips. And Pink Champagne is just perfect, especially since I have a pink jersey on today. So, put that on. And I like to take it back underneath so that it gets in my waterline good. That's a really big trouble spot for me. Number one, because I like to bite my lips, and that's usually where I bite them. So I lose color during the day on my waterline pretty easily. And if you have any questions on any of these colors or brushes or application, please comment and let me know. If I missed something, let me know. If you have any suggestion, if you can tag me on a look or send it to me somehow, a text message, or post it on our page. If there's a look that you want me to try, I'll try it, and I'll try it on video. It may not work out so well. It may be quite funny, but I'm not scared. So, okay. My lips are dry, so I'm going with the Opal Gloss because I love my purples, and this puts a little more purple in my pink. I hope you can see that. It is so pretty. And don't be afraid to use it. Get it on there. It's good for your lips, and it feels fabulous. So, that's my look. I have on, what blush did I use? Pink, Pouty Pink blush, the Blush Sense today. So I have that on. I highly recommend those blushes. They are unbelievably good. The formulas are so good. They pretty much just put themselves on and they shine and they're gorgeous and they last all day long. I love those blushes. I like the eyeshadows a lot. I am still learning to use them. I've never been a cream eyeshadow person. I've used a lot of creams for base colors or eyelid shimmer, but not really for cutting my crease out, accenting, that kind of thing. So I am learning to do that. Thankfully, these colors are so easily blendable that they're easy to use and easy to get to know. So I do love that. I love that they're pigmented. I love that they blend, because if I mess up, I can just blend it out, and that just makes my life so much easier. So that's my eye look for today, and I hope you all enjoyed it. I really, this was fun. I haven't gotten to do an eye one, and this may be my first one. No, we did one a little while back. We did a Get Ready With Me, and that was fun. But this is my first eye, so this was fun. And I'd like to do another one, probably warmer colors next time. I love the browns and the golds, and they have a copper shimmer that is to die for. So I want to use that one too. So I'll do a look using that next time. Again, if you have any comments, any questions, anything, please feel free to add that to the comment line. Shoot me a note. I love the interaction. I'd love to know, did I get everything covered? Anything that you'd want to know about in putting the eyeshadow on. I'd really love to hear from you guys. So, until the next time, I hope you guys have a great weekend. Bye.